And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie is in with us this morning. Rumor is, Odie, and tell me if I'm correct, that you're getting ready to take some days off.
Yeah. So be gone Monday.
You'll be gone Friday too. I think you forgot.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah. Nose ring
Monday. Yeah. So the temperature drops down to freezing, and my wife comes up with, we're going to go to the mountains. Of course, this was done a few months ago when it was still supposed to be warm, but we're going to make it. I told her, I said, well, we got to go to the store because I don't own anything winterized. It's either short sleeves or either jackets.
I'm getting rumored that I'm getting a new jacket for Christmas that's battery operated.
Oh, them are nice.
That's rumor. I'll be sitting up. Y'all know me. I'm cold. I'll be sitting up in here where my battery's going.
It's got low, medium, and high.
I love those. I love electric blankets.
I do, and I hadn't put one on last year or so. But you better off if you sleep on top of it.
I'm going to say something, and I know this is going to sound weird. You ever just feel like you got a message from God?
Oh, yeah.
I honest to goodness, last night at 12:21, for some reason, Ellie never barks. She barks, and I don't pay attention. Then my phone goes off. I lean over. It's nothing. And so I go back, and I go, I'm going on to sleep. Well, she didn't quit. She got on top of my chest and scratched me till I woke up, and I sat up in the bed. And you ever had that just overwhelming feeling that something is wrong somewhere and you don't know where?
Yeah.
So at 12:28, I made a prayer to somebody. I don't know who you are if you're watching, but I prayed that you would be okay and that God's hand would reach down and help you for whatever the problem was. And I don't know what it was. I don't know who it was, but it was strong. I felt it, Odie. I did. So I did my deed, and then Ellie fell asleep on top of my chest, and I woke up with her with little floppy ears staring at me when I woke up at 3.
And everything was good.
Yeah. So let's hope that it all worked out there.
The power of prayer.
It is. It's strong.
Man, it's like the preacher said the other day. You ever have, like my grandson to say, Papa, can we go do this? I'm like, I can't right now because I'm busy. And you've had that where somebody says, hey, can you do this? Well, I can't right now. I'm busy. Our God is never too busy for you right then, right there. And prayer, he hears every word. And you don't have to say, pray for this one for this. You just say, Lord, somewhere, somebody
That's right.
needs my prayer. And it's covered.
And you can be a sinner too and still do that.
Ooh,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
hey, did I mention
boy.
we got a guest coming up that has no husband?
Hey, we've got a lot of people out there.
Man.
Watching. So some of y'all may have to get up and brush your teeth, comb your hair.
What was that song Roy Orbison had? Only the Lonely. We're trying to fix this problem. It's kind of like the dating game coming up. A big party coming up in Meridian on Thursday. We're going to get her hooked up.
I wonder if she likes cows.
Man, it just hit me. Barry is not married. How do you feel about guns over there?
Yeah.
Guns are good. You know. Yeah, if you're hunting with them, yeah.
Yeah, but this guy does it for a living.
Does it for a living.
He's a gun-toting deputy.
Well, that's a good thing, too. I know a lot of those.
Barry, take a look here. We're getting you hooked up here. Pay attention now.
She'll help you feed the cows.
Now, was there any truth to that rumor that the cows got sold?
Yeah,
it was getting near wintertime?
Yeah.
So White Farms is cowless.
Yeah, for the moment.
We still got a donkey?
Still got a donkey.
Look, your future boyfriend has no cows and one donkey left. I just want you to know that.
I could say something, but I'm not. We're good. We're going to keep it clean.
Well, that's what a donkey is. I know where you're going. I kind of went there yesterday.
As I look at some headlines today, that I honestly feel, Odie, that nothing is going to be done about this. They have found some 82,000 emails or pages of emails where Joe was using, well, he used 3 different names to hide who he was. That would be Joe at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. 82,000 pages, and you're the vice president and you use fake names. Anybody think anything shady was going on?
Well, you know, that's the reason that it turned cold.
What's
They
that?
had to have a reason to burn this stuff.
That's right.
So there we go. I mean,
Chunk it in the fireplace,
that's
quick.
just the way it works. I mean, we're in the middle of a war, giving away $14 billion, and we got to have a mass shooting.
Odie, I'm not sure if you remember this, and let me show this in the background. There was let me remember the state what this was. This was, I'm trying to find the state that this happened. Mantez High School. I can't seem to find the state, but I remember watching this. It was a teacher. And this is why I'm telling you, teachers, we do not give enough credit for. They work hard and they face obstacles that we have no idea about. You take someone who is in the 9th grade that is 6'3", and you try to discipline them. And let me show this. This is from Daily Mail's Florida. Daily Mail has this story. I want to remind y'all of this, and then we'll look at what the story says this morning of what's going on with this. As you go down here to the video, this is the teacher. Look at him on top of that teacher beating her.
You know what?
Where he attacked her, knocked her down. Look how Flint kicked her. He appears in court now.
You know,
they're going to try him as an adult. And I think they should.
But here's the other problem that I see. Where's his mom and daddy ought to be in deadgum overalls in orange right there beside him, because y'all the one that failed to raise this child.
You know, back, and I think everybody in the room, even if you're not married, will remember.
They just keep coming. Somebody sent me a text that said Charlie's single too.
Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah.
But you were taught that police, firemen, teachers, the man of the cloth were people that you looked up to and respected.
Any adult.
And ladies, you open the door for a lady. What has happened to our moral compass in America?
We've lost parents. We don't have parents. We barely do have a parent. And there's no parents anymore. No one's raising their kids. It's up to the government to do it. You've heard that so many times.
I've heard it once, twice.
It's the community's reason to, not reason, but responsibility to raise a child. No. It's the parents' responsibility with the community's help. But here's the thing. When you go give out free money, it needs to come through the community, the county, and the church. And it needs to be a format that you go through. Hey, XYZ over here needs money for their groceries and their power bill.
Right.
And the community goes, well, they were at the bar drinking it up this weekend. Let it get cut off. Well, what about the kids? Well, if you don't take care of your kids, somebody else will. And we'll find them a good home with loving people who want to raise them and teach them the ways to be a productive citizen.
Oh, and that, and you bring that up, and let's say everybody sit back. There are folks in America who can't have children who would love to have a child. And then you read these stories of children that are abused. And gosh, you want to reach down and take them and give them to a loving home to where they know what love is all about. What was the John Michael Montgomery song years ago about the couch and the little girl?
Yeah.
That was the name of it.
Was that it, little girl?
Yeah, the little girl. And it does wish that you could pick up a phone and call God and say, hey, go to such and such address. Please get them out now. It does make you wish that. We're not getting on a thing, but we're going to try to help somebody out here in just a moment. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
It doesn't take much to get us on another tangent.
Squirrel. That's me in town at a red light.
Oh, Tammy said not many people want to raise someone else's kids. Well, the problem is that we have people that won't even raise their own kids. They look at them as we're having another tax deduction.
There's people that do that.
That's their mindset, and there's a problem with that.
Do you know what I done the other day? I was downtown Meridian, and sometimes you just see imaginary red lights. I pulled up to an intersection and stopped waiting for the light. Then I looked up and realized, yeah, there's not a light here.
Ruh-roh.
So the other street is on the other side of the jail. I sure done that. I have to admit it. Had one of them senior moments there, I guess. Scotty Ray and Odie, we'll be right back as we begin. Your day's Tuesday, Halloween, y'all, and you didn't dress up.
I thought I did.
Okay.
I'm Nick Lisi, and I'm running for Justice Court Judge of District 1. Justice Court is the people's court, and I've been serving the people of Lauderdale County for 30 years. I grew up here, and now having 4 kids of my own, the future of our community matters to me. On November 7th, remember, vote Republican, vote Nick Lisi.
When you gear up and journey out, nothing but you and the wilderness for miles. Just remember, you're the boss. Steel MS-271 Farm Boss, built for the toughest jobs.
Still available in Meridian at Wilson Saw and Outdoor Power, 71 Highway 19 North behind Waters International.
Need an expert to repair a rock peck or cracked windshield? Call Advanced Auto Glass by Joey for quality workmanship and customer service. Convenient same-day service, as well as in-house calibration for vehicle safety systems. Reliable mobile service is available in Clark, Kemper, Neshoba, Lauderdale, and Newton counties for all cars, trucks, and heavy equipment. Book your appointment today for custom tinting. It can reduce temps, fading, glare, and more. Improve the safety and enhance the appearance of your vehicle today with services from Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, or conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group. And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, and as we promised, a special guest coming up in a moment. But I was sitting here, you know how it just pops in your mind? We were talking, well, you're part of a neighborhood watch program, aren't you, here in Meridian? Get that mic a little closer to you.
How's that?
Pull it
There
up.
we go.
Yeah, we ought to be able to hear you there. But you're part of a neighborhood watch program in your neighborhood.
Yeah, a little bit. We have one there in the neighborhood that we have had several years now, and it's fun. You get to know your neighbors, walking around and get to know everybody. It's fun.
But what crossed my mind, and I was sitting here with Odie going, what's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie? To where they had a neighborhood watch program, The Great
Zohan.
That was really funny. If you've never seen a neighborhood watch quite like that, it was great. So that leads to my next question. Do you have a hairdresser?
I do. Yeah.
She's not getting what I'm talking about.
Well, no, we're not.
Scrappy was
We're getting there.
absolutely funny.
Too
If y'all
funny.
get a chance to watch that movie, I'm telling you, it was hilarious there. But you're here to talk about a great thing that's coming on Full Moon on 5th, which is going to be Thursday night.
Correct. We've moved it up to Thursday night this time because our friends at the Riley Center have an event Friday night. So we've moved it to to Thursday night. So we'll just have a great turnout, and there'll be good things going on down in downtown Thursday night and Friday
Now, I
night.
shared the name of the band. Do you know off the top of your head?
It is Tyler Tisdale.
Tyler, that's right.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the post, because we put that on last night, I'm sure. Let me slide down here and pull that up here, Odie. Now, here we go, Full Moon on 5th. Here's the flyer for this here, Tyler Tisdale. It will be a lot of fun, as always, and more picture taking there in front of it.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Full big moon. The moon balloon, as I like to call it. That's a
That's
big
it.
old moon.
So what time will things get underway?
6 o'clock from 6 to 9 on Thursday. Of course, we'll have our big full moons again on each end of 5th Street like we always do. Everybody loves that as a picture backdrop.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of like a space this time. We have our little guys walking around in the space suits.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's always fun. Everybody likes to get their picture made with the guys in the space suit. There's going to be some children's activities. It's going to be geared towards space. So bring your children. It's just a family fun entertainment.
So is this kind of like Dark 36ish, where everybody will get together? 6 to 9.
6 to 9.
I knew it
yeah.
was close. But what goes on behind the scene, y'all have no idea how long it takes to put one of these. Somewhere around 11 o'clock,
yeah.
y'all show up.
We do. They'll start getting out there. Mark will start getting out there about noon, 1 o'clock, and they'll start stringing the lights to put the lights up.
That was my intention of asking those questions. How long does it take to string those lights across? Because it is the look. I love that. It gives it a New Orleans flavor in
really
downtown
does.
Meridian. I like it.
We have got it down to a science.
Do you?
Mark Davis has got those where he's got them rolled up on a spindle and then just rolls them out. And we have basketball goals that we've made to hang the lights on. So it's just down to a science. It takes maybe 30 minutes now to get those lights
That's
up
pretty
and
cool,
down.
yeah.
We just got it down. Everybody knows we just jump in there and get it done. And the fun part's blowing up the balloons,
Oh, yeah.
the big moon, because you can get up underneath and you can also get inside of them.
I didn't
It's
know
fun.
that.
It's fun to blow those up. Yeah.
We got to go have a picture made
Yes,
inside
we
that.
You
Odie.
do. You need to come
That's
down and
just
get
way too
inside the
cool.
moon. It's great.
Yes. That would be a great picture.
It's great.
Sharon, you just, I didn't realize, she and I graduated from the same high school together. I didn't know that.
We did. Yeah.
Northeast Lauderdale High School.
Go Trojans.
Yeah, it's been a year or two since I graduated.
Me too.
Time has just gotten away from us there. So, as we all want to know, we got this great event there. As we mentioned before she came on, she needed a date. What do you look for in a man? We're here to help you here. What are you looking for?
Wow. Talking about putting somebody on the spot.
Let's just find out what it is. Are you the type lady that likes to have a man that doesn't have a job that you support?
Negative.
Negative.
All right, so,
So
gotta
you're
have
wanting-
a J-O-B.
A J-O-B.
Gotta have a job.
Charlie
Gotta have
and
a
Barry's
job.
got a J-O-B.
Is teeth important? I mean,
Yeah, teeth. That's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
both of them's got teeth.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you like suits or do you like blue jeans or cowboy boots? Where are you on all that?
All of the above's good.
What about
I even-
uniforms?
The uniforms are fabulous.
Ooh,
Yeah.
both of
yeah.
them's got
Let me
uniforms.
put this down. She's looking for a man with a J-O-B. Anything else will work.
That's it.
Boots
Do you
are
like
awesome.
farms?
Do I like farms?
Bah.
As long as I don't have to work on them.
Well, he doesn't have so many that he's got to have help right now. So that's good.
We're trying to work all this out for you. We are like the old. Seriously, I have
Miss
gotten.
Cassie, we're working on it.
Odie, I have probably 10 to 15 people that I've gotten married, been married for years. It's like the hookup here.
Yeah. Oh, and we do weddings.
Yes, we do, because you can do it. Odie is a ordained minister.
Is this
Yes.
the dating game that
It
I'm on?
is. You didn't know about that, did
And
you?
it
did
ends
not.
in marriage around here.
That's right.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go get a blood test, come see you.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can get this took care of. Barry, where you at?
Let me ask something that is not going to make sense. The blood test in Mississippi, is that to see if you're cousins or is it
I
just
think so.
okay?
No, it was to see if you had this. Because I better correct, because somebody out there is going to say, well, I heard it on Scotty Ray, and it
I was joking about that. You have to check your own family tree. They don't check that
Yeah.
down there.
That's right. That's it.
We
Straight
have
up.
outlawed marrying your first cousin.
Does
now.
your family tree
That's
go
only,
straight up?
That's only available in Arkansas now, right?
I thought it was in Alabama.
Look at there. Look at there. But look, we want to say thank you for coming in and talking about all of this. It's going to be, this is probably the premier thing that goes on in Meridian, and y'all are behind it here, the full moon on 5th. It is great.
Thank you. ACES, we try to do a lot of different things here in Meridian. We've done full moon, and we do also the night of full moon on Thursday. We're going to have a pop-up art gallery from our local artists that have been doing live full moon paintings the whole time we had full
Right.
moons. So come in, see their paintings, purchase their paintings. So we have a lot of great artists here in Meridian that we're really promoting.
Now, this is the final fall one. It'll be spring before we have another show,
That's
right?
correct. Yes. Yes.
So that means you need to pack the bags, come on out Thursday night, because it will be a load of fun.
It will be. It will be. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be chilly. Like you said earlier, it's going to be a little chilly. Put on your winter coats, put on your winter clothes, bring your blankets, bring your lawn chairs, and come enjoy.
We're looking forward to it. We'll be down to get some pictures. We always show up with this because it is fun. Somebody said you don't have to have a blood test.
No, not anymore.
Wow.
Oh, and Austin said, you like drones and radios? Asking for Charlie.
The dating game with Scotty Ray and Odie.
The dating game.
Thank you for coming in. We
Golly.
appreciate that. Don't rush off. We'll have some more questions for you as the morning progresses there. Unless you really got to get to work here in just a second. Hey, guys, she has a JOB, too. Yeah. She can support you.
A good one.
No.
After she retired from a good one.
But seriously, y'all know this now, and I'm going to put you on the spot on this. There are certain ladies that like having a man that just stays at home for them. They do exist. They think they can fix them.
Okay, it's fine, as long as they do things around the house that they're supposed to do as well. You know, keep the house up and the laundry.
That's
All right, Anita said, hey, guys, that's not funny. I'm from Arkansas and would not marry my cousin.
Scotty Ray and Odie, we'll be right back. Thank you so much. We got some more questions on the way.
This November the 7th, make your vote count. Clark County deserves a sheriff who understands the heartbeat of our community. I'm a lifelong resident, a dedicated family man, and a trusted pillar of Clark County. I know what it means to protect and serve as a community leader. Our livelihood depends on the strength and integrity of our law enforcement. So on November the 7th, vote for Anthony Chancellor for Clark County Sheriff. Together, we can build a safer, stronger community for us all.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. We did get word that the fire is under control on Highway 19 that we talked about before 7 a.m. on the first show. There was a fire in the 2100 block there of Highway 19 South. All of that is handled now. Everything's back up and rolling, and we'll keep you posted as we get more information on that.
Yeah. And Julia said something about we were not acting our normal selves. But we did see that picture of her with no makeup.
We sure did. It's floating around Meridian everywhere, Julie.
Yeah, well, it is
Be
now.
careful. Oh, yeah. We might have been responsible for it.
But, you know, hey, we got some birthdays.
Do we?
Golly, Halloween. This is a scary day. So, Marty Harper, he's watching. Happy birthday. Your wife sent that in. Jaden Chaney's 17th birthday today. So, happy 17th. Wesley, I'm going to say McMurray because they didn't put a last name on there.
So we think.
35. Richard Currington, happy birthday to you. And then I saw this on there, and I'm sure Amy's probably already baked a cake. Nick Saban's birthday's today. So y'all know him.
We can't even keep a coach at Mississippi State long enough to recognize the name. He goes, hey, I'm going for a cup of coffee. And he got on a plane and never came back.
I promise I am not going to take another job for the next 5 minutes.
The plane just landed in Florida. Isn't he like a spokesman now for somebody else that he can't even coach?
Well, I mean, yeah, he lost a couple games over there and they booted him. Now he's like, oh, well, I can't go back to Mississippi. Yeah, he's not the brightest tool in the shed.
Got one more birthday there, Odie.
Oh, Stone Griffin, 15 years old today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Man.
I want to say a big thank you to the Meridian firefighters. They were up all last night. Why? There was a little fire in the bushes, and they were out trying to stomp it out. They had pine limbs, whole 9 yards getting at it. As
Works
we
good.
pull this up, they had a brush fire. This is not far from Sam's. This would be right here on Bonita Drive. It got off in some bushes there, and they did get it out eventually. The problem with that is being you couldn't get a fire truck into where it was, so they had to tote water and...
Yeah, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, that was some serious work. And I just wanted to say thank you to them for them going above and beyond for what they do there. As we go back to touch on this couldn't happen as we get these events that happen downtown. You want to mention some folks that help y'all financially that get this together every time?
Absolutely. We've got a couple of great sponsors that's been there with us the entire time, and that's Mitchell Distributing and Magnolia Distributing. They are just fabulous people. They've helped us out every time we've had a full moon. They bring the great beverages that we have down there. So everything, we just want to say thank you to those guys.
Well, a big thank you on that. Now, I don't know, Odie, did you notice the song that she had playing during commercials? Bellamy Brothers song, that What She Needs Is Sugar Daddy. I don't know if that's a hint, but I kept hearing the song. Diamond rings in a brand new caddy.
That could work.
Little things to help a girl get it through.
Yeah.
That was a great song.
It was a
wasn't
great song. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd lie to you for your love. Boy, the Bellamy's just really give me a redneck girl. She got a name on the back of her belt. It just goes on and on with hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer.
All right, we just got in.
Whoa, what?
Another
Breaking news?
Birthday.
Oof.
That we cannot forget.
Okay.
Mrs. Kathy Kim
You're
has
kidding.
a birthday today, and I don't know if it was Barry and Anthony, but I know Barry said that he was getting the cake today. So, yeah. So I don't know. He didn't say what kind of cake. But
That's good.
Barry usually does it up pretty good. I don't know if it's homemade or anything, but Miss Kathy, happy birthday. I know Todd's gonna have her something nice.
Oh, I'm sure he will because he's scared.
And then a birthday cake from Barry. Yeah.
Man, things are getting better. We do hope you have a wonderful birthday there.
we do.
With everything that is going on today. Hard to believe that Halloween is here. Now, a couple of things to remember. Mississippi Highway Patrol will have their trunk or treat out at the Mississippi Highway Patrol office. I know that Russell, aren't they doing something?
Russell's doing something. Metro, I got in trouble last night.
Uh-oh.
And I told him to send me the flyer, and he didn't. Metro's doing a trick or treat. Clarkdale, that is up by Clarkdale School, they're doing a trunk or treat.
At the firehouse there?
At the firehouse. So there's a lot of trunk or treats going on. I talked to Edna with Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department and talk about and I'm going to look and see exactly what it is, but next year she has got something awesome planned. We got to wait 364 more days before we can get ready. But man, that's going to be awesome. But I'm going to look and find out about the rest of these trunk or treats. If y'all got some, send them to us.
Pine Forest is having one.
Pine Forest is having one.
Yeah, my coffee went down the wrong way. I've been giving our guests such a hard time. It was payback.
Bob wants to know if Barry has his donkey in the back of his car. Is he hauling? That would be
Reading that.
You never, I'm going to just tell you never know what's going to happen in Clark County. I've seen a lot of things there.
Does he use his blue lights?
It's like Mr. Ed.
He wouldn't have a siren, but he would.
Well, you take Meridian. We joke about that, but the chief of police last I checked didn't have a siren. They didn't have anything on the car. I don't even think it had a radio.
Well,
that's no lie. That was the truth. That was a few months ago. They may have took up a collection and got some woo-woo lights for it, but it didn't have it a few months ago.
I wonder if he has to pull the tail to make it hee-haw.
Scotty Ray and Odie. Y'all hang on. We'll be right back as we start your day.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn. Have a sleigh full of fun this season with gifts and accessories from Al's Garden and Gift. The spirit of Christmas shines at the Christmas shop with beautiful trees, snow globes, nativity sets, and more. Unique accessories, gourmet foods, gift baskets, and gift certificates are perfect for parties and gifts. Santa's elves are preparing for an exciting shopping season. Al's Garden and Gift Christmas Open House is Sunday, November 5th. Charm and beauty await your home this wonderful season. Merry Christmas from Al's Garden and Gift.
Transportation Commissioner Willie Simmons spent 27 years as a member of the Mississippi Senate, where he served as chairman of Highways and Transportation. Commissioner Simmons understands the importance of working with federal, state, and local leaders to upgrade East Central Mississippi's infrastructure. Willie Simmons is not done yet. On Tuesday, November the 7th, let's continue to invest in our infrastructure like never before by re-electing Willie Simmons as Transportation Commissioner.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Yeah, I was sitting here reading and got carried away. I think we have the fire that we mentioned last night off of Bonita Drive that the Meridian Fire Department responded to. I think that's rekindled, if I'm understanding my latest message of someone. The 600 block of Bonita Drive, I'm almost certain that's the same place that firefighters went last night. So it's kind of rekindled there. They're on the scene, so keep that in mind. Fire trucks kind of block the road in there if you travel it. They kind of take up the whole road, as a matter of fact. So be cautious in that area. All right, let's see here. Let's go down memory lane as we'll go back and kick off what happened on this day in history. Again, October the 31st. Feel free to send in your costumes or whatever you've got going on. We want to share those so everybody can get a smile out of this. It's once a year. It's all in fun for the kids of what we do.
It's what you make out of it.
It sure is.
I think it is a great time.
1912 is when we go back to. She was married to the king of the cowboys. She may have took him, but she got him, girls. He was hers. As we go back to Dale Evans, born on this day in 1912.
Wow.
They stayed together forever there in the end.
Yes, they did.
She even had her own lunchbox.
What was her horse's name?
Buttercup, is that right?
Is that Buttercup?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Trigger and
something.
Somebody knows the answer.
Trigger's, he's been stuffed, but I don't know about hers.
I really thought it was, or buttermilk, maybe?
It is something like that.
So if anybody knows Dale Evans' horse's name, please let us know.
Yeah.
There was a guy born on this day. Look at there.
Buttermilk. Well, look at that.
So,
yep.
Big thank you to Peggy, Barbara, Wanda. I thought that was right.
That's right.
Let's go back to 1926, the greatest escape person there ever was.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about anybody that breaks out of the city jail or anything. We're talking about the real dude. Harry Houdini was born on this day. That guy was really good.
He was.
I don't know how he didn't get hurt doing what he did.
Well, he did.
Oh, that's right.
He died.
Yeah, oops.
He only got hurt once.
Yeah, didn't work out quite so well. This is a tough decision here as to what show you would like the most. This man did so much. He gave so much of his life to bring a smile, and it really and truly, everything that he done was a good deed. What do you call shows like that?
It was one of those that taught lessons.
Yes.
As you watched it.
So who did you like him as better? Little Joe, Paul?
I liked Little Joe.
Little Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, he was it, wasn't he?
Yeah. I liked Little Joe.
And then
Little House on the Prairie just wasn't my thing. It was a great show, and I watched it because Charlene made me. But
a great
Little
family
Joe
show.
Yeah.
Always taught the kids the right things in life to do. And then, of course, Highway to Heaven, as he transitioned into that later in life, it always had a good deed and a good meaning for everybody.
It really did. Like a Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
You know, man, we need some more stuff like that.
Wish your mama named you Almanzo.
Almanzo.
Sir, I have never known anybody name that name, Almanzo.
But here's another name.
What?
Danny says that their German Shepherd was named Bullet. talking about
Dale.
Roy and Dale.
Roy?
Yeah. What's that dog's name going to be? How about Bullet?
It kind of makes sense that we talk about that.
Buttermilk, Trigger, and Bullet. Look at that.
We'll never figure out how this could turn a woman on. It has to be because it was only in the TV shows.
That's the only reason.
As David, do you pronounce it Steers?
Steers.
Yeah. You'll remember him as Charles Winchester III.
That's it, Winchester.
He was rather odd there, we might say, in the MASH.
Yeah.
Now, this next guy, you have to really remember back. You'll remember him from his first show that was really funny. And then as we go to National Lampoon's Vacation, Christmas Vacation, you'll remember him as the boss. Do y'all remember this guy, Brian Dole? He played the head of the country club in Caddyshack. You remember that?
Yes.
I didn't know that those were the same two people.
Yeah, and then he played maintenance, wasn't that in The Ghost of Christmas Past or whatever?
Mm-hmm. And then there he is, his cousin Eddie kidnaps him.
Yeah, got you a present.
I never would have known that those were the same two people. Nothing like a few years changed the way you look.
Yeah.
1950, wow. Uncle Buck. Y'all remember this guy? John Candy was born on this day in 1950. He didn't make it very long. He's passed away at this point in time. But John Candy, as we remember him, good actor.
He was.
Trains, planes, and
all that was as funny as can be. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
It was. Let's see here what happened. Love's Gonna Live Here Again. Woo, Buck sang it today, and he went number one back in 1964 as we go back to remember Buck Owen.
Now, who was that stole his wife?
That would be Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard.
Merle just kind of said, I need that.
Yep. Come on.
Yeah. And then he couldn't get rid of her.
I don't want her no more. She's yours.
He divorced her, and she stayed in the band. He had to keep paying her every month. She stared at the backside of him every day. And then she demanded to be recognized as Merle Haggard and the Strangers and Bonnie Owens. She wanted her own billboarding.
It's the only way to get her name going.
Whew, 1967, I didn't care for this, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that did like it. We'll just leave it at that, as Vanilla Ice was born on this day. The only thing that I know that he possibly could have done was some song called Ice Baby, Ice Baby.
Ice, Ice Baby.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about. I didn't date girls that liked that I remember. It didn't do it for me.
Oh, me. Yeah.
I was more into, there's a full moon over Tulsa. I hope that it's shining on you, because I can understand it. It's amazing.
You knew what it meant.
Yeah, 1981, let's go back for the great Charlie Pride, as he had a number one song today called, Well, I've Never Been So Loved in All of My Life. Anybody remember that by Charlie? A great Mississippian from the Mississippi Delta. Charlie Pride done very well in life, from the Grand Ole Opry to the world stage, and what a gentleman he was. He was it. You Got to Kiss an Angel Good Morning, and a whole lot of others. 1993, this little guy had such a career ahead of him. And if I am not mistaken, Odie, you correct me if I'm wrong, it would be, as most superstars, of when they get into this, drugs has a hand in where it goes south, as we lost River Phoenix on this day back in 93.
Man, I tell you that, those drugs, even when you get off of them, you still have to fight. And push that and fight that urge, and it just, there's some people that just can't.
That's right.
Can't grab the gas bottle.
All right, I'm going to ask you this. Do you know this next guy's great saying? What he always said before he went on stage?
Oh, no.
It started out with, "Ha, I feel good."
Well, yeah, I thought that was a song.
James Brown. Good. He was arrested again in 1995 on this date. Oh, boy. They always, James was always in and out. He spent several years in jail, tax evasion and other things. 1998, this guy was, for kids back in the 90s, this guy was huge. And then one day, he would just disappear. His Blues Clues was on the cover of TV Guide. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah.
Steve was his name.
Kids would watch it, and boy, I remember.
But he honestly decided, I'm going to college, and quit. Walked off.
You can't get a college education that's paying for what he was doing.
Yeah, he's gone there. Back in 2010, the premiere of this came on Halloween. I watched the first 3 to 4 years of it, then it got a little off track for me, and I hadn't watched it since.
You know, the same with me. I think I made it to year 4 or something like that, and it was like, okay.
I made it to the baseball scene, baseball bat scene, and that's when I decided,
Negan, something like that.
Yep, and I decided I don't need no more of this. It made no sense what they were doing, so I dropped it.
Yeah, that's reached a whole nother level. Oh.
Back in 20, one of the greatest, and I'm telling you, he was an actor, known as a gentleman among gentlemen, as Sean Connery would pass away on this date back in 20.
Man.
He was. I liked him. Always a distinguished gentleman.
Oh, yes. Yes, he was.
You can do a little bit there, old Sean there. Back in 2020, this young lady would make history. How? Look at this of what we found out yesterday. She is now a billionaire. Yep. As we go back, she claimed the top 10 slots of the U.S. Billboard 100. All tracks from her album Midnight. All top 10. That is huge.
You know, Taylor. And you, whether you listen to her music or not.
Yeah, and I don't.
And I don't either. That's something that you have to look and say, well done.
Absolutely.
You have hit the pinnacle. And then, what was it? Was it like Thursday or Friday? It came out that she was the first female artist to reach $1 billion.
Yeah, that's
she's
a billionaire.
She pays her people, the truck drivers that
bonuses?
took her stuff. I mean, just here, thank y'all.
It was like $100,000 bonus.
Yeah,
to them. It was great. It's good to see somebody give back to people that help you.
And she wants to know, and other people don't know why these people continue to work for her. Probably because she treats them.
That's right.
Well above expectation.
Coming up, we're going to talk about absentee voting and then what's going to be happening next week on the 7th. Ooh, that's right around the corner.
Yes.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care. Forget custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical, 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian, 601-693-6374.
If it's crossed your mind about a new tractor, visit my friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 here in Collinsville. They got any style, any size that you're looking for. And right now, you can take advantage of getting a new tractor, a trailer, and a bush hog, all for $31,000, 0% interest for 84 months. Yeah, 0% for 84 months. Also, a great service department to work on any tractor that you have. From bush hogs, disc, and tillers, see it all at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Mark your calendars for the Holiday Extravaganza Gift Show, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., October the 28th at the Lauderdale County Agri Center. From boutique items, jewelry, wooden items, T-shirts, soups and dips, home decor, stocking stuffers, gift ideas galore. Something for everyone on your Christmas wish list. That's Saturday, October the 28th from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m., the Holiday Extravaganza Gift Show at the Lauderdale County Agri Center. Call Becky at 601-480-1776.
Your next Maytag or Whirlpool appliance is waiting on you at All Temp Appliance and Refrigeration on Highway 19 North. If you've been trying to locate a freezer, stop by and see their big selection of upright and chest freezers, a showroom full of stoves, gas, and electric. Maybe it's a new refrigerator from large double doors to the simplest of refrigerators. Name brand washers and dryers like Speed Queen and Amana. And delivery is available with a great service department to back up what they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and by appointment after hours and weekends.
And welcome back. Don't show up Saturday to the Lauderdale County Ag Center because that's already happened.
Yep. Oops.
Whoops.
But they sure had a great time.
Sure did. I went out. There was people everywhere. Big thank you to everybody that came out to the Christmas extravaganza that happened this past Saturday. I had a load of fun, and everybody wanted to know where Odie was.
Yeah, we were in the water diving at Bonita, and I hate I missed it. I really wanted to be there, and we'll do it. And, you know, being Halloween, it's supposed to be all fine and dandy, and I feel sorry for a good friend of mine, Whitney Wright, Sarge from the Sheriff's Department at the jail. She has to put up with her own 365 days a year Mike Myers. I hope he's not as scary every day. But yeah, old Michael Myers, buddy of ours, with the constable of District 3.
There you go.
He's a good one. So happy Michael Myers Day to you, sir.
It is. It's kind of your day.
Yeah.
As we look at this, you've got Saturday morning, if you're going to be doing this, you're going to be staying open at the Lauderdale County Courthouse Saturday from 7 a.m. until about noon. 8 to noon is when they'll be there. 8 to noon for you to come in to vote absentee if you're going to be out of town for whatever reason that qualifies for all this. As we look at this, Odie, here's what we've got coming up in the election. This is an unofficial sample ballot here. We've got this posted. We put it up last night for you to take a look. Governor, your choice of a Democrat, Brandon Tate Reeves. And as we keep going, I think she has dropped out.
She did, but I think it was too late. And I can't remember because I voted the other day. I can't remember if her name was on there, but I want to say it was.
There you go there. As we glance down this is just a quick look at what we've got. Jeff Tate up for re-election. No Steve Horn, no one opposing him. As we look at all of this, this is what you'll be voting on. Very important. Of course, Lauderdale County Sheriff's race, Clark County, we've got that also. Everybody's got a sheriff's race around. Don't forget the coroner race, pretty heated here in Lauderdale County.
Yeah, and then Barry White's running for the Republican candidate of the coroner in Clark County.
That's right. He wants to assist.
Yeah, and then we've got Stella McMahon, Republican candidate here, and Rita Jack, our Democrat candidate.
That's correct.
Here. So
Pick
that's
you
gonna
one,
be a good one.
go vote, and it's your right as an American, and it is so important that we do that.
It is your right, but I also want to throw this out as it is your responsibility to get up and go vote if you have that right to go vote. There's people who have lost that right. Whether they should get it back or not, that's not for me to decide. But some of those have, by their own decisions, lost their right to vote.
That's true.
And would really like to get that right back. And most of y'all, 70% that have that right, that are registered to vote, won't go vote.
There's a lot that's not
sad.
Registered also there
and
now.
There's a lot that's not even registered. So not only is it your right, I thoroughly believe it is your responsibility to get out and let your voice be heard and be a part of the system that we know as society. The decisions that are made on that one day affects you for 4 years.
It does. We passed condolences to Vicksburg as we found out that 2 firefighters have lost their life there. It was a car accident that they were riding in together. They were both killed in the auto accident. They're going to be having a memorial service coming up Saturday at 10 a.m. in the Vicksburg area. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of firemen that go pay tribute to them. It's just bad that happened there. As we mentioned yesterday, and I want to bring this up, we had a tragedy in our neck of the woods, and as we pull this up, we've got a link here to Barham Funeral Home. This young lady lost her life in a car accident on Saturday night. Joshlynn Paige Bucklew. She was 7 years old. She was in a car, and she has lost her life. The funeral is going to be on Saturday at 11:30 at Robert Barham Family Funeral Home. We passed condolences. It was all I could do to type that out. It
oh man, I tell you,
tugged at my heart.
Yeah.
So we passed condolences to the family members on this, and words, there are no words.
There aren't any.
There's nothing that can be said to lift anybody during a time like that.
Yeah.
So our prayers go out to you. As I went to downtown Meridian yesterday, I was riding around. I thought, what are they doing on the road up there?
Yeah.
Well, as we found out, as they were restriping the road there, putting it all in there. As we'll look at this, big thank you to them. They got the red chalk lined out to keep that line straight up the hill there from downtown Meridian.
This by hand.
Yeah.
So.
And apparently that's it right there. There's the stripes there that go on there. And instead of paint, it was actual strips that were being put in there.
Yeah. Nothing heated in, melted in, and it's supposed to be there. We've got them in our parking lot as stripes, and it works pretty good.
You know, nothing like driving through the wet paint when they're painting those down the middle. How many times you done that?
Yeah. It doesn't dry fast enough.
Also on the other end of town up by Anderson's Hospital yesterday, they were doing some repairs there. fixing that as you pull into the Anderson's Hospital there on 23rd Avenue. Kind of slowed traffic down there for just a little bit. So expect things like this scattered around town as repairs and things are being done today.
Yeah, Bob says, so it was strippers. No, it was stripers.
Pretty clever there.
Yeah.
We don't know details of what has gone on with this, but Hinds County, a 17-year-old, multiple times shot. As we pull this up, our friends at Dark Horse broke the story on this of a 17-year-old found in a pickup truck, multiple times shot. He has been identified as James Aaron Ryder of Brandon. They don't know much more than that or have not released anything from this, but he was found in a pickup truck. We hope to find out more information on this as this becomes, way too young for something like this to have happened.
It really is.
We'll be right back. Scotty Ray and Odie on your early Halloween morning.
Hello, I am Justin J.J. Anders, and I'm running for Lauderdale County District 1 Supervisor. Many of you may know me from the UPS store, which I owned and operated for over 13 years. I'm a family man and a businessman. The Board of Supervisors is the business board of Lauderdale County. I have the business background and experience needed to be a valued member of this board. I am financially conservative and believe we should live within our means. I am Justin J.J. Anders, and I'm asking for your vote for Lauderdale County District 1 Supervisor.
Interstate Auto, conveniently located on North Frontage Road in Meridian, right down from IHOP, has a large selection of late model cars and trucks just waiting on you. You may be in the market for an SUV or a family sedan to fit all the kids in. And a huge selection of trucks, whether it's a Ford, a GMC, a Chevrolet, a Dodge Ram that you're looking for, or an economical Toyota truck. Inventory changes daily at Interstate Auto. From a minivan to a sporty four-door sedan, Interstate Auto has what you need, North Frontage Road, Meridian. Rockhouse Gun and Pawn is open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Lots of different calibers and brands to choose from when it comes to hunting rifles. Whether you're looking for a new pump shotgun or an AR, the Rockhouse will have the gun that you need, with a huge selection of ammunition for just about any caliber that you may be looking for. Pistols, scopes, and a whole lot more. Plus a private lobby for your confidentiality when it comes to your pawns. Rockhouse Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North Meridian. Welcome back with Scotty Ray and Odie. A reminder, because this weekend is going to change your world a little bit as we go here. Fall back, that's going to be Sunday there.
Yeah, so wake up Sunday morning and you'll think it's 7, but it's actually 6.
Right, which means you will be early for church.
Which might be
always happens.
Good thing. But then in the springtime, you'll be an hour late.
There you go. Big thank you to Greg's Fireworks for helping us out with that as we get ready for another fallback.
Yep. Man, hopefully the feds get up there and say, okay, let's put this into law. I said, why can't our state just turn around and say, whether you like it or not, we're changing? Because we're not all uniform. You got Arizona.
What we talking about?
The time change.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona, I don't know about the continental. All continuous states. I don't know how many, but I do know Arizona does not change their time. You got Hawaii, Puerto Rico, they don't. But, I mean, they're kind of off to themselves. But as far as right here together, I know Arizona says, no, we're not going with that. This is what time it is, and this is what it's going to be. Well, why don't we do that?
It'd be a good thing to do.
Whether you like it or not, this is what time it is here.
Hey, I didn't tell you we had a superhero downtown. We posted this. A big thank you to Nolan as we pull this up here. Boy, look at him. He was down there, Spider-Man.
He's fixing to shoot his web and climb the 3-foot mountain. Oh, gonna take that evil skeleton down.
Big thank you for the pictures. And again, if you've got some kids that you want to share your photos with us, we would love to have that. We'll put up some more. I've got a lot coming in, and we'll make that, and you can just add your post there. Don't forget, beginning Monday, there's going to be a little change in traffic as we've got this posted. If you want to read this, North Hill Street is going to begin several stages of getting paved. Odie, as we look at this, it will be that first section from Bounds Road to Highway 19.
Yes, so now, don't take that road.
Let me show you here on this. This is the first leg. This is where Tractor Supply is, the next red light down here. Here's Walmart up here. This is North Hill Street, and where it stops here at Bounds Road, this will be the first section that is closed. And I had somebody go, well, how do I get around that? Well, there's 2 or 3 different ways. You could go to Chandler Road, go down, take a right, and go on to North Hill Street. You could go up, or you could go the interstate and just do the circle around on I-20 and get off to Highway 39. I highly urge with this, if it's neighborhoods that you don't know and are not familiar with, don't get lost, travel I-20. It may take 3 to 4 minutes longer, but you get there and you're not lost in a neighborhood where you don't need to be. So do that.
And this is going to be painful, but at the same time, this is really going to be nice to have this entire stretch. Now, it's not going to be the entire stretch because they're working on some other things towards the northeast end of it. But that first leg of North Hill Street, y'all know when you turn off 19th, when you get to Walmart and you've done lost a feeling, it's come out. The other ones are loose.
It's horrible.
So this is going to be extremely nice when it's done. So let's deal with a little bit of pain. So we can get the comfort right after it.
She got the gold mine. I got the shade.
I got the shade.
As we go to take a look here, our friends at Clark County Hot Topics. Speaking of pain, a hit-and-run accident happened in Clark County as we pulled this up. This here pickup truck was hit by a Mustang that left the scene. They would find it a few miles down the road there. But, boy, I mean, that done major damage there to the truck because they had to.
Yeah.
So it'll get you in jail if you leave the scene of a accident. Don't do that.
Yep.
That just happened there. Did you see where ZZ Top is going to be coming to the Gulf Coast? She's got
that would be good.
She's got legs, and what else did they do? Something
she
else.
likes to use them.
Yeah.
We saw ZZ Top. Golly, it's about a year ago, something like that. We went down to L.A. and saw them at the Wharf. They put on a good show. Well, it wasn't all of them, it was just half of them.
Yeah, that's true. And then opening up for them will be Leonard Skinnard, of what's left of them, and their way of thinking is a little bit different than it used to be. Did you see where the guy went from Tennessee, came to Mississippi, went fishing, may have caught too many fish, and he's gotten him a fine? $10,000 is what he's being fined for illegally harvesting crappie.
Wow.
10 grand. Been cheaper just to.
Tough.
Boy, he could have eaten out a lot.
Yeah, he could have bought them on eBay for that.
I think so. That's one of the things here. We do see that we got any Hottie Toddy fans. We have a beautiful young lady from Vicksburg got elected homecoming queen there. Congratulations to her as she gets to do it. Miss Anna Ware Brown was elected that. So congratulations to her there. Let's see what else is happening across the state as we look at this. National television is going to be going to Oxford. And I really, this is where I don't, because Meridian has such potential to make Christmas a destination for folks to come. Oxford is doing just that, is they're going to be filming a TV show because they have so many Christmas lights and things that are done in the town. It's going to be wonderful. They're heading there to do that. It's going to be featured on it. So Small Town Christmas will be on television before long. Congratulations to Oxford for being chosen to be a part of that.
You know, we used to have just about every light pole coming down 22nd Avenue, going through town.
The sleigh.
Down to Fisher. Had the sleigh. Everything. It was lit up. It was beautiful. It felt good. And now we got street lights.
Yeah, so it's something to think on for the future. If Oxford can do it, so can we.
Yeah, we've got everything else. Let's bring them in here. We got 2 museums.
Yeah.
Let's beautify our area. And not just have museums and say we got a museum. We've got to beautify the area, the whole area.
I'm going to close with this because this kind of deals with your job, and you'll be glad that it wasn't you. An 18-wheeler wreck happened. This would be in British Columbia is where this happened. The problem was the truck was all in fireworks. And, well, everybody got a show. Let's take a look at this picture from Daily Mail there.
Yeah, beautiful, but,
can you imagine? That'll make you run and jump out of the way as fireworks go off there. Well, it's time for us to go away as we start hearing dings. The time is up. We say thank you.
Golly, yes, thank you. And just, look, we couldn't do it without you. You hear us say that every day.
You do.
But tonight, please be extra cautious. If you go party if you go have fun and you have adult beverages, find somebody to drive for you. Watch out for kids. Kids are going to be out. Kids are going to be roaming the side of the streets. Parents are going to be out with them. Slow down. Go throughout the night being cautious, looking for kids. Have fun yourself. Take your kids trick-or-treating. But overall, we couldn't do it without you. Wouldn't want to because we love you. But not only us.
That's right.
Jesus Christ himself loves you. Pray for someone today.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners.